everyone, and welcome to another digital planner video. I had some requests to do a meal planning video, so that's what I'm going to be doing today, showing you how I get the meal planning template into place and just kind of my process of meal planning. So first off, this is the new portrait notebook that Jennifer has just released. I absolutely love it. It's in the Penguin Parade scheme. This is my current week. So we're going to start by using the little page symbol over here. And then I want to go ahead and hit edit. And I'm going to scroll down to the template section. And she has some meal planning ones. So I'm going to select it at the top, and I am using ZoomNotes for this. I've moved all my stuff to ZoomNotes, but then I'm going to copy to. It automatically wants to put it after the page I was on. So this is going to go in behind my current week. So I'm going to hit copy and then hit done, back. And then, so here's my current week. If I go to my next page, here's the meal planning. Now, how I meal plan and what works for my family is I normally plan 7 dinners. And I normally do it Saturday, Sunday. I'll plan 7 dinners. And then I'll plan a few breakfast and lunch items. Most of the time for lunch, we do things like sandwiches. I do have 3 children who I homeschool, so I do have to feed them 3 meals a day. They don't eat at school. So I'll make a couple lunch ideas. We'll have some sandwich stuff on hand, maybe some Hot Pockets, stuff like that for lunch. But I plan our dinners, we cook, and if there's leftovers, that's always an option. Starting this year, I am also on a ketogenic diet, so that will reflect in my meal plan. First, I'm going to select my pen, and I know one of the meals I'm making is Chick-fil-A copycat nuggets, but I have a recipe to make them in the air fryer, which I got a Ninja Foodie for Christmas, which does air frying. Absolutely love it. So what I'm going to do so I can keep the recipe here with the plan, if you open the page deal where I have my little sidebar here, and there's this page with a plus sign on it. I'm going to hit that, and it brings in what they call a sub page. If I double tap on it, it opens another little page. I found the recipe on Pinterest, and I just took screenshots of it. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to put that in here. Image, photos, and now I have to find it. I believe this is it. Yes. And then because I don't need all the excess stuff, I'm going to crop it. And I want to pay attention to it has to step 4 here. So then I'm just going to make it a little smaller. Add the second image because I know it was 2 screenshots worth. So I'm going to add that. Press and hold. Crop it as well. And I try to be mindful when I'm doing my screenshots. And if you see, I had everything from where it had left off there on 4. So now I have both those, and I just need to keep them both here. And then if you look over here on the side, where is it? Oh, you see the page with an up arrow? If you do that, it takes you back out of that sub page. So then I can just select that sub page. I'm going to shrink it down just to a little tiny box and put it right here with that meal. So now when it comes time for me to make those, I can double tap on that and it pulls up the recipe. and I have it right here. So it's with my meal plan. And then again, to go back out of that, you just hit that, and it goes back to my regular planner page. That is one of the things I absolutely love about ZoomNotes, is it gives me the ability to do that. So we're going to go ahead and add another subpage. Gonna go ahead and open it. And then I'm going to go to images, because I saw that I had a second recipe there. So I'm going to bring it in. Yes, I wanted to make these Brussels sprouts. So I'm going to crop. And if y'all like this video, let me know. And I can make more kind of meal plan. I mean, the process has pretty much been the same for me for years. I just do it on my iPad now instead of pen and paper. But, you know, if you're curious what I'm eating, or maybe want to just use it for meal ideas, if you're on keto, I do plan some non-keto things, because my family for the most part eats the same as I do, but things like some breakfasts and stuff that my kids make on their own, they don't eat keto. And my husband eats primarily what I do, but sometimes he'll have snacks or something that I don't eat. So this is the Brussels sprouts. So now we're going to use that icon to make it go down. I'm going to select it and make it small and put it over here, and just anywhere there. And then I'm going to use my pen, and I am going to make pork chops with that. So I'm going to list that, and then write out Brussels sprouts. So, because I am on keto, you'll notice we don't tend to have a starch. I know eons ago, when I was taught about home ec and homemaking in school, that's how old I am, we had home ec classes. You know, typically you had your meat, your starch, and your veggie. Because I am keto, we tend to have bigger veggie portions and not so much a starch portion. So another thing I know we're going to make is stuffed chicken breast. And some of these, I don't have recipes for. It's either I had recipes many moons ago, or I just kind of made it up, or I learned it from family. The stuffed chicken breast is always a big hit at my house, though. And with that, I'm going to have, this is what the recipe is called. I found it on YouTube from Keto Ginger, I think it was. But it's called Fat Kid Broccoli. And what you do is you steam your broccoli, and then you mix it with a block of cream cheese and a cup of shredded cheese. I throw bacon bits in mine. And then you put it in a casserole dish and sprinkle a little more cheese over and bake it at like 350, I think it is, just to melt all of it together and everything. It is the most delicious broccoli I have ever eaten in my life. And so I make that pretty often. Let's see. I know for breakfast, I want to get the stuff to make overnight oats. For my kids, they really like that one. And also, another breakfast I want to make is my banana nut muffins. And they are keto friendly. I misspelled that. And that's a recipe I don't have on my iPad, but I will. What the heck here? Okay, more dinners. I'm trying to think. I want to make spaghetti. Currently, my husband's aunt is staying with us, and she is Italian, and they refer to like what we'd call spaghetti sauce as gravy. So when she makes her Italian gravy, it has more in it than just spaghetti, like tomatoes. It is so delicious. And with that, because I'm on keto, I will serve it probably over either zoodles or spaghetti squash. If I do the spaghetti squash, I know my kids will want that. But I also can make just a pan of regular noodles. Just boil some regular spaghetti noodles for anyone that chooses that option. So, I'm going to put with Aunt Donna's gravy. And I often, after I do this part, will come back in and then type everything and add some stickers and make it look pretty. But this is the rough basis of how I get started. I often will ask my kids, hey, is there a meal you've been wanting? I'll ask my husband, is there something you've been wanting me to make? So that I can, I'll include those. But I'm going to go ahead and move on to this part. Then what I do is I'll start with some basics. I know we're going to need milk and bread. Again, I have... there was something on my iPad screen. I have 3 teenage sons. Milk and bread is a given. I want to pick them up some cereal. Then I will look at my meals. So I'm making stuffed chicken breasts. So I know I need frozen chicken breast. Now, what I will do is when I'm done planning my meals, I will count. Like I'm also making this Chick-fil-A nugget, the copycat chicken fillet nuggets, Chick-fil-A nuggets. Sorry. So I know I need at least 2 meals, and in parentheses, I'll put a 2. Now that doesn't mean I need 2 chicken breasts. I know that means I need enough chicken to feed my family 2 meals. And, we're a large family. We're a family of 6. Again, 3 teenage boys. So I cook enough for at least 8, sometimes more. So I have chicken breast. I know I need pork chops. I need pork rinds for the chicken. I'm going to need dill pickles. Cream cheese. But y'all get the idea. Y'all probably don't want to sit here and watch me make my shopping list. So that's what I'll do. And like I said, I'll use the sub pages to pop in the recipes. And then I'll just go through and make the plan. I'll include some snacks. I know one I'm going to make is pepperoni chips. And I know this is kind of sloppy. When I'm doing this part, I don't really worry about making it neat. I just want to get it made. And then, like I said, when I'm sitting there watching TV in the evening, I'll go in and use a font and type it out and add my stickers. But then when I go to the grocery store, sometimes I'll just take my iPad and use the shopping list and highlight and check off as we go. Sometimes I'll pull it up on my phone and just do it that way. With the release of her new phone planner, I might actually start doing that part of my meal planning in that planner on my iPad. But then when I pull it up in the store, it's very user-friendly on my phone. So I might do that. But after I do this, I will go back here. So when it's, say, in the evening, say tonight before I go to bed, I will look at my meal planning page and decide, okay, tomorrow we don't have a lot going on. We're going to be home all day, which when Aunt Donna makes her Italian gravy, it takes a while. It's not just to throw it together and go. So we need time for that. So since tomorrow I really don't have anything planned, we're going to be home, that would be a good day for it. So then I use the weekly menu sticker it's normally in the add-ons that she has. And then I will put in, on this day we're having whatever, like fend for yourself. I knew I was getting ready to go grocery shopping. So I was like, eat any leftovers or ingredients to make simple things, to kind of get that cleaned out so I could give the refrigerator a good cleaning before I went grocery shopping. I do sometimes do the Walmart pickup. I find that is a really good option if you're trying to be budget friendly, because you tend to see, oh, we'll get this. Oh, I could use this as we're going through the aisles, where when you're just searching for and putting in the things you need when you're doing it online, I found that you do a lot less impulse buying. So that's something to look at. So that is how I do my meal planning. It's nothing fancy, but I've been doing this for years. I used to, I've never been really, we are having this on Monday. I will plan 7 meals and buy the groceries for those meals. And then I kind of, as the day goes, as the week goes, I will pick what I want that day. And then I also have all my appointments and stuff here to look at, today's Wednesday. Aunt Donna is having surgery, so she's not going to feel like cooking for a while. So I'll know to move her Italian gravy to a day when she's going to be feeling better. Or if we're going to be really busy, I'll pick a crock pot meal and put it on that day. But I don't really assign meals to a day. I just I know I have stuff to make. I have 7 meal options at the beginning of the week, and we'll make them through the week as we see fit. So I hope this has been helpful. If y'all have any questions or comments or suggestions, like I said, I've been doing it this way for years. I'm always open to new suggestions. I find a lot of my recipes off of YouTube and Pinterest. I like YouTube because I like watching them make them and then them try them. I'm like, oh, well, I would have added more of this or that. I really like that aspect of it. I got a Ninja Foodie for Christmas, so I've been watching videos and learning how to make stuff in there, and I am absolutely loving it. If you have never used an air fryer, you need to get yourself one, and also a pressure cooker. The Ninja Foodie does both, but I did have an Instant Pot. Saved me so much time. So, hopefully it helped, and if y'all have any questions, just leave a comment below, and as always, thank you for watching, and I hope y'all have a wonderful week.